Ibadan. We are the real home of entertainment. Melody FM 100.7 Ibadan.
100.7
Melody
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
Melody FM 100.7.
Newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it.
It's a blood production. Only shelter. Make you lock in with the nature's finest, aka DJ Pretty. Now time for the cruise. When I move to the cruise, 5 p.m. making moves. From sports to jeans to grandma cruise. We will show you we know the snooze. We DJ Pretty, we the fly. Every weekend we the high. Melody FM, we the leave. Now the cruise, don't call them twice. Sports the hard, they and the cold. Sport your love, they sweet like stove. Sport bam bam, go run, I'm hot. Sport mash up, they clear the blood. From football, tennis to wrestling, bro. Any sports kids, we they let you know. I move to the cruise, I think I'm making the lose. From sports to jeans to grandma cruise. We will show you we know the snooze. Jeans they drop like confetti. DJ Pretty they play I'm steady. Celeb matter, music charts. We they give you the latest parts. Now cruise we they cruise, no be stress. Entertainment we gon' make you flex. No, he go come now, you will come. Make your karma shine like sun. Every day we dey correct the slang. A class with the speak no pandala. Oh yeah, move to the cruise. Oh yeah, move to the cruise. Vibes they loud like street parade. Yo, Monday to Friday, no delay. Melody they play every day. We DJ Pretty, we dey ride. Now the cruise of life, come join the vibe. The cruise. Yo, now the cruise with this. Powered by the nature's finest. AKA DJ Pretty, only on Melody 100.7 FM. From Monday to Friday, we know they carry lots. Lock in, vibe out, and cruise. This is C-Drill, AKA CEO. Check it out. It's the C to the E to the O. We DJ Pretty. Oh, you know how we go. Exposing fakes like Nollywood videos. This black wall, I do it for my people. Yo, this is C-Drill, aka CO, hanging out with DJ Pretty. Don't touch that dial. One.
Just cruising.
Well, baby, I don't care.
Just cruising.
As long as you take me there.
Just cruising.
Somewhere to clear my mind.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Well, baby, I don't care.
Just cruising.
As long as you take me there.
Just cruising.
Somewhere to clear my mind.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
All right, another Way Back Wednesday is here. Happens to be the very third Wednesday in September. From next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be having somebody from the diaspora who will be reporting other things for us right here. They can only get better, right? That's what we do every time. So welcome to the show on behalf of the team. Daniel, Marcus, Timothy, Faith. Oh, you hear all of the names I'm calling. I have disciples here, that's what it means. These are the disciples. Just hear their names: Daniel, Moses, Marcus, Timothy, Faith. And we now get to Folakemi. The only one that the name scattered the whole thing. Okay, maybe she needs to tell me her baptismal name as well. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest, the nature's finest, DJ Pretty, the finest, only one, one in all. You know, when I come through like this, it's for shizzle, my knees up in the hizzle. When I represent for diesel, and I keep it real for villa, like the till like Manila. I bet the big kill like the villa. When on the 0.7 is still the villa. Welcome to my word. SELECTIVRTY, always the name of my game when I represent. And I kick it back and forth like Jackie Chan. If you're ready like Freddy, let's begin to roll right now.
Just cruising.
Let's begin this way.
Just cruising.
For those who joined me on Saturday and back in the day, you definitely know what I did. I did it for Tupac because it was the 29th memorial of Tupac Shakur on Saturday. If you missed out, let's start again like this tonight. Okay. This is my man Pac right here. I got my mind made up alongside Tretch, and this is another beautiful track right here. Welcome to the show. Go, my mind made up.
When I command the microphone, I get delicate condo. With a bear and the snake and the panda among those who can withstand the more power I gain and make it possible for me to drop you direct the brain. Imagine to keep on wishing upon a star. I'm realizing who the fuck we are when I penetrate. It's been misstated, meant to be the greatest MC of all time. When I create a rhyme for the simple fact, when I attack the question tide, I'm intense to ride every time on up.
You swear the bitch is planet, my lyrics motivate the planet. It's similar to Rhythm Nation, but thugged out. Forgive me, Janet, who's in control? I'm activating your soul. You know the way the game's getting told. Yo, 2 years ago, a friend of mine told me how to say that blows your mind. Bear witness to the dopest fucking rhyme. Taking off my coat, clearing my throat.
I got my mind made up. Come on, get into it. Let it go. Tonight. I got my mind made up. Come on, get into it. Let it go. Tonight.
With your lyrical thesis, we just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, me and little C's, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo, and milked out Diablo, the williest, bitches be the silliest, the more I smoke, the smaller the silly gets, room 112, where the players dwell, and stash more cash than Bert Fidel, inhale, make you feel good like Tony, pick up in your middle like Moni, she don't know me, but she's setting up to blow me, try to style sliding off with a homie, Espada Dandada, player, stay splurging, game so tight they call it version.
Where you go? One
must I do if I can't live without love? Thinking of you amazes me, baby, like I'm the only one for you. Girl, I want, oh yeah, no one else. I need you. Why can't we make it happen? Oh, baby, oh, baby, alive. Girl, I need you. Want you here with me. No one else. It's only you. Why can't we make it happen? Oh, baby, I need you. Girl, I love.
That's right. It is a melody right here. It's a way back Wednesday. That's what you get. Room 112 right there alongside Notorious B.I.G. Only You. That was one of the best songs for the 90s. One of the songs that rocked the 90s back in the day. Rocked it big time. Rocked it very well. Okay. Let's begin to roll little by little. Yeah, before we go to sports, let me let you know. Now, one thing is certain in the game, because the midweek madness started last night. The midweek madness is back again. As I speak right now, 2 games going on. I will definitely be getting you up to speed information concerning that. But let's welcome you this way to sports.
Looking to probe from deep and out. That's a smashing ball, it's Martins!
Josie Yobo, Kubo.
And it's pushed out to the bound!
Single Odesi.
Sensational! What a wonderful finish! That is the most embarrassing own goal! Oh, what a goal! That's something out of nothing! He struck it sweetly! And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff!
That's right. It is 4 o'clock. Once you hear that tune, you know it is time for sport. And let's talk sports right now. Daniel Adeyemi joins in this beautiful evening. Of course, let's talk sports right now. Daniel, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, finest. It's been a while, I think, since we feel this way. The Champions League, especially as a Chelsea fan.
Most definitely.
You know that sound already.
Yeah, that sound. You guys have missed that sound.
I mean, we've missed
Chelsea
that sound. Chelsea fans, and of course, and it's been like that since yesterday. Emotional return for, I think, the likes of Chelsea into the Champions League, and tonight they will be having a very tough test, a very tough one. I mean, it couldn't be tougher for them. If you want to come into a new competition after a while,
I'm telling
you will be coming in this way.
The way they brought it, and they should even let them play at home.
At least
so that
at
their fans
home.
will feel
exactly. Because the way they start tonight, we actually go a long way to talk about how prepared they are coming into this. But of course, they are world champions. And of course, they are European champion as well.
All eyes on them.
All eyes on them.
Just like Tupac said.
Just that, as usual, every time Chelsea, they are always in that underdog place. No matter what.
It's not good they put you as underdog and you keep beating everybody.
As a Chelsea fan, a lot of Chelsea fans enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it. I feel like Chelsea actually, by now, should have earned more from football fans and of course from pundits. By now. I mean, 2-time champions of Europe, facing Bayern Munich, of course, maybe 5 times and all of that. But you will still see that in Europe today, if it is Bayern Munich PSG tonight, it's going to be a game where they will say maybe 50-50. But it is Chelsea PSG, and yet Chelsea Bayern Munich, and yet they are treating Chelsea as if there are some team just coming into the Champions League.
It's better now.
I feel like right now people should fear Chelsea more. I don't like the underdog.
If they fear you more, they knock you out quickly.
It's better that people fear you. They feel like, it's head to head, it's toe to toe, than people seeing you like. Now eventually, if Chelsea should win tonight, it's going to be like a shocker. Yeah. Why should Chelsea be shocking people when we always know that they are
ahead of the Champions League yesterday morning? UEFA released the latest ranking. And Chelsea were in 11th.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich number 2 after Real Madrid. So the gap is much.
That's still a little bit slightly away from the top 10 in Europe. And that still deserves a lot of credit I mean, when you're still in the mix, like top 10 in Europe, still deserve a lot of respect. Bayern Munich we're talking about here now, they've not won it in recent time as Chelsea.
Yeah, they are looking at old. Okay, why do they still keep ranking? Man U were in that.
Yeah, I think one of the things that actually keep Bayern Munich there is, of course, we know that
Man U were in that ranking. Man U.
I mean, I don't know
whether supposed to be.
Most of this ranking these days now, we don't even know the criteria that actually made the rankings to be held.
It is the name you have given for yourself in the past.
But if anyone knows anything about Chelsea, is the fact that in Europe, in the last 15 years, there's no any English team in Europe
course, that
actually been as successful as Chelsea. So deserve more. But of course, good evening to viewers and listeners out there.
That's the way he decided to go. He's angry as a Chelsea fan, the way they rank his team. No problem. We'll get to that very shortly. But let's begin on a very good note, coming from Nigeria, and of course, all the way from Tokyo now, where Nathaniel Ezekiel put the universe on alert after blistering run to win the second semi-final of the men's 400 meters hurdles at the Tokyo World Athletics Championship. Now, after two consecutive semi-final heartbreaks, the Nigerian hurdler finally broke through, storming to victory with the fastest time. Yes, he has the fastest time of 47.47 seconds today at the National Stadium in Japan. Qatar's Ismail Abubakar finished second with a personal best of 47.61 seconds, while Caleb Dean of the USA placed third in 47.85 seconds. So Nathaniel's efforts makes him the first Nigerian since 1987. 1987, after Henry Amike to qualify for the event's final. At the World Championship.
Nathaniel Ezekiel, I think, is the next rising star now. He's been in the news from, I think, for a couple of days now, and he's come this far, and I believe he's the next to watch out for on medal table. I believe very strongly, very young, very strong. The way, he's broken, I think, an 80-year-old record right there.
Definitely.
And that's something he can actually go home with, enough on its own. Well, I don't want him to stop there. I believe the coaches and all of that are getting right behind him and letting him know that, okay, you've come this far. All that matters is the medal. All that matters, the qualifying stages, you've done it well and all of that. But when it comes to the finals, it's always the battle of the fittest. It's always very, very strong. You're going to be coming against the world best, and everybody's giving it the last push. So all that matters for him now is to make sure that he stays fit, he stays prepared. Whatever preparation he's doing ahead of time now is to ensure that he's doing everything possible to beat the current clock. Because that's what everyone is racing. That's what everyone is racing against. Not to beat himself, but beat the current clock by everything possible. Because eventually, all that matters is that medal, whether it is bronze, whether it is silver. We're talking about World Championship right here.
Yeah.
So we don't say by all means gold. Of course, if you can get gold, no problem. But just make sure that you are not taking the fourth place.
After all, Toby took silver.
And everybody's celebrating like it's a gold. Yeah. So all that matters is a medal.
It's silver that looks like a gold.
It's a medal. All that matters. Because there are nations who are still up there doing still no medals for them. So all we need is to get rally around Nathaniel, and of course, he needs the mentality of Tobi Amusan at this stage, because Tobi Amusan is one of the strong ones who pull out of everything, despite everything going on around her, and yet she still went through. But we can give it to Tobi Amusan because she's not a novice in the game. She's been there. So unlike Nathaniel, has to do everything possible to ensure that when he gets to the final, he gets to be among the top three.
Most definitely. Big up to Nathaniel. Well, in another beautiful development concerning Nigeria, Udodi Onwuzurike also qualified for the semi-finals of the men's 200 meters, winning his heat with a time of 20.27 seconds. So both the men's 400 hurdles final and 200 meter semi-finals will come up tomorrow. So hoping that Nigeria will come up with something. So something to cheer for Nigeria.
I think we should be expecting medals tomorrow. Next tomorrow there should be another medal, because as it stands, still that to be Amusan's medal on the table out of 15 participants we have out there. And Nathaniel, and of course the other person you just mentioned, Udodi, is the one. The two now we are putting our hopes on them that hopefully, eventually it won't be bad if we return home with at least 3-4 medals. It won't be bad, but all that matters eventually is how they finish. These finals are important, but it is the grand final that matters most. That's the most important thing.
Okay, the grand final that matters most, of course, very beautiful one. Let's see what will come up, these two guys. But as Daniel says, let's just hope that we are already, looking for another medal. Okay, still about the World Youth Championship before we go to the UEFA Champions League. Of course, Jake Whiteman said his world 1,500 meter silver medal felt like gold after making his return to a global podium, but British teammate Josh Kerr's title defense was ruined by a calf injury in a dramatic final in Tokyo a while ago. Whiteman, the 2022 world champion, of course, achieved the redemption after struggled with injuries and missed the past 2 major championships. He's now 31-year-old, and of course, he collapsed with exhaustion after crossing the line before staring up at the biggest screen. Of course, he was so happy. He felt, look, this silver, just as we said about Toby, eventually silver felt like good for him.
Yeah, you look at the preparation these athletes put into it. I mean, I know many of us, because we watch football a lot, we try to not to see too many struggles the other athletes put into their preparation. Toby Amusan, in her statement after that victory, she was saying she had to go cut her hair because she doesn't have enough time to spend at the salon. Exactly. She has to train from Monday to Saturday, and the only Sunday she gets to rest. She can't imagine going to the salon to wait for her turn and just chatting with ladies there. You know, she had to go cut her hair, and
no time.
And when you look at hair, it's something that is precious to our gender. You know, they take it very serious, especially if you want to go out there, rock very well on the global stage, you know, use your hair and all of that. But this is someone that actually gave everything. And the same thing with the white man right there. So it goes to tell that for them, it's the preparation that matters to them. They know that it's World Athletics. It's not about just getting the gold. They want to build. Of course, he's 31. It looks like he's about to end his career and all of that. But eventually, that is one thing that will go down with you. If all you get as an athlete, either on the track or in the field or anything, if all you get is a medal at the global stage in all your career, is enough for many of them. Is enough. So it's what it is for him. It feels like it's not just about whether it's bronze or silver or gold. It's a medal, and it will go down with him like, okay, a world champion, either a silver medal holder or bronze medal holder or gold. So that's all that matters, and that's why we should always give credits to them whenever these athletes come out there to actually deliver on the global stage.
Yeah, of course, the one everyone is still talking about is that crazy Paul Volta. That guy is just crazy. Everybody is still talking about that.
I mean, I saw that and I'm like, whew.
That guy is something else.
Have you been practicing for yourself? I mean, all by yourself for this? I mean,
and he could still go higher. He decided to
keep breaking and setting his own record
for the 8th years consecutively.
He keep setting the record, and no one come close to him. And I think that's one of the feats that the mentality that is very rare. When you are the only one fighting against yourself, and you're still beating yourself and still setting a new record for yourself, that's a very beast kind of mentality, because you don't find it everywhere. It's not easy. You know, it's easy for someone to say, okay, I'm tired of this game. I've been doing it for 4 years now, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. No one come close, and this guy is always somehow.
Armand Duplantis. That guy can jump
anything. He can jump anything. Only God knows how he's been preparing himself, because when there's a common saying that the toughest opponent to fight is yourself.
Definitely.
So it's not like he's going to watch someone else's clip. He's himself.
Yeah, he's watching himself.
He's always watching his own.
I did it like that.
So
okay, today I want
to beat that. So how do you beat yourself? Yeah. And he's been doing it, delivering it back to back.
It's great.
And I think he's going to go down in the record as goat of his own. He's in his own class.
Armand Duplantis. What a man. What a man.
No one comes close to him.
No one comes close. He's just a demon. I wonder how he does it. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way now. The sick tune that gets everyone always feeling like goose pimple all over their body. When you hear this tune, even as a presenter on the radio, there's something it brings to you. Just imagine those who hear it live at the stadiums before these games are played. What a sick tune right here. The midweek madness, always better with this sick tune right here. UEFA Champions League started yesterday. Some exhilarating performances. I never saw it coming. I said it earlier this morning in Lagos. I never saw it coming. Where PSV Eindhoven will be beating Blue Black at home by guys who just came into the competition. And let's even begin from that yesterday before we go to today. Athletic Club, of course, those ones we knew they were going to lose to Arsenal, and they were beaten at home 2-0 by Arsenal. PSV beaten by young boys, guys who were making their debut. 3-0. They were beaten like criminals at their own backyard yesterday in Holland.
Well, I mean, it was a game, one of the games I think many white paper boys still don't want to talk about.
They finished their
because no one expects that.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
that game and Karabakh game.
At
Benfica
home
game.
and Karabakh and Benfica game. I think Champions League once again delivered at its Champions League for a reason. You know, when we saw the Club World Cup, we talk about the difference between that and the Champions League, because at the Club World Cup we all just could say who will be going out at what stage, and it played out that way. Everyone saw a PSG final, but didn't know that it would be Chelsea. But everyone saw a PSG final, so it's how predictable that can be because of the level of the competition at that stage. But the Champions League is what it is. It is a Champions League. Everyone comes into that competition and feel like, you know what, this is what growing up I dream of playing in. Every young footballer, now you are at that age, you are at that stage, you want to play it, and once the anthem sounds, players just sort of take on another spirit.
I think there's a spirit. This anthem.
It's like they are chanting something in them.
The man that created this anthem is a devil.
Very insane. Created in 3 languages, in Spanish, in French, and of course in German.
Exactly.
And that's to tell that whatever way you are going to get something out of it. So when players stand on the line, and it doesn't matter whether Madrid is playing Praga or anybody is playing, all that matters is this is the Champions League.
Let's do it, boy. Let's go there.
Yeah. What brought me here is because I'm champion.
Yeah.
So you are champion too. I don't care whether you are 14-time champion or 15-time. You are going to play.
You are Man U.
And we saw that in the run of games we saw yesterday.
Wow.
From that PSV game.
That game.
It was hands down. They don't give them any rules like maybe they were going to return into the game.
You know, Sengeloy, who were just coming from nowhere.
I mean, coming into the game, to the competition, and you should at least bow for one Egbe.
I mean,
he did not
respect for the first time.
I mean, he did not respect his elders, so they just beat them in front of their fans. It was insane.
I mean, another crazy one, Karabakh going to Portugal beating Benfica.
I think that's the most annoying game of the night.
Karabakh and Benfica.
Because
crazy.
The first 15 minutes of that game, 20 minutes of that game, everyone feel like, oh, Karabakh will
going to receive like
2 goals up.
Exactly.
And everyone feels like, they are going to beat them like 5-0.
It was the Arsenal game I was following.
Yeah.
So I never knew that one has gone this crazy.
When I saw 2-0, I said, oh, this one is over. It's as good as over.
That was what I said at halftime as well.
But exactly that's why we call it the Champions League.
Wow.
It is never over until it's over. Comebacks happen. There's a lot of dramas happen in the Champions League. You can never, in the Premier League or any league, when they are beating your team 2 goals down, you see fans start walking away. But in the Champions League, because it is even the night, it's night. It's a night fixture.
Exactly.
It's the last thing you want to do for the day. So you are sitting down there and watching it. So players know that.
Just go and sleep.
So players know that fans are not going to leave the stadium. We have to pick up ourselves and get back into this game. And they scored the 1-2-1, 2-2, and 3-2.
Karabakh.
Now the Benfica manager is about to be fired.
I'm telling you,
because there's no.
And he was the one that made them fire Mourinho.
It was the one. Now
he beat Mourinho in
what an irony of life.
Now
the man you fired from the Champions League is coming to take your job now.
Exactly. I mean, let me also let you know the guy who scored the goal that didn't make them qualify is now playing for Fenerbahce.
It's very insane.
The man who scored the goal that eliminated Fenerbahce.
Just imagine switching that side and now seeing all of this. Fates can be funny. You know, we were talking about Abe Mourinho back in the Champions League, and we say, it's over, Baba cannot come back. Now Baba find a way to smuggle himself back.
I'm telling you, after how many years of living Portugal.
I mean, going back to Benfica is like going back home. He started from there before Porto, and now we are having him back. But it's about the game yesterday. No one saw it coming. I think themselves too, in front of their fans, they won't expect that.
But is it not too early to begin to think about sacking the manager? I mean, I think
qualified you already. Just wait and see.
Yeah, I think since they had the new president, it's been thinking that, looking at that direction. A couple of days before now, he's talk about the Man United manager as well, Ruben Amorim. The new president is saying, if I get into the office, I'm going to change the manager. It's made that clear, and the man looks like he's going to be the one to get into the office. So the people around all of that are trying to see how they can make that changes. And when they saw that Abba is jobless, I mean, Mourinho is free. And this is a man that has Champions League with, I mean, he has a history of picking teams from the dust. And what will make this kind of thing easy for him is a Portuguese club here. He doesn't need to speak English to them.
Yeah.
He knows how to, your Portuguese. You know how to instill the spirit back into them. So they feel like this is a win-win for us. Mourinho, anywhere he goes, he doesn't lose. If at least he can win, and Benfica is their top in the Portuguese league. If at all he can win them the Champions League, you put them back in the competition for their league in the Portuguese league. So they feel like it was a smart one. And it was just so unfortunate for the manager that if at all you want to throw away a game, you don't throw away 2 goals lead at home
to Karabakh. If it were to be maybe to top team,
for top team, they would have overlooked that. But at home, 2 goals up. You know, most of the things that actually made it very funny is that most of the club owners also, they will go and pick their teams.
Yes, now
they will put big money.
Maybe the guy has made this.
So imagine the owner of the club and already put 100 million that 2 goals up,
and he has lost the money.
And then he's saying, what?
The money is supposed to use to pay you and your players.
Well, you are out. I don't want to hear it. Galaba, come home here, beat us.
Oh my God! Another team where there was crazy drama yesterday was the one that produced 8 goals. Juventus, Borussia Dortmund. I mean, at a point the game was almost going to Dortmund as an away win, but Juventus put it back late in the game. 4-4. 8 goals in that game.
I think it's in the gene of Juventus because over the weekend they played, of course, 4-3 with Inter Milan as well.
Yeah.
So goals is raining there. I feel like they're a free scoring side. Of course, they met another Juventus side, but I think they were the one with the luck yesterday because they came from behind every time.
They kept coming from behind.
And that's another spirit of the Champions League where you just can't stay on the ground. They beat you 2, you are still fighting.
Exactly.
3, you are still fighting. We have seen Chelsea of those days, in the days of Drogba, Napoli, 3-1, came to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea scored 4-1. Drama, Champions League.
Barcelona in the days of Fernando
Torres. So we've seen drama.
Great comebacks.
Great comebacks. In fact, one of the greatest comebacks in history of football, I'm sure many of them will trace to Champions League.
Yeah.
Because it's a competition where you don't agree that you are down. And this is just the group stage. It goes to tell that everyone feels like, you know what? This competition is open.
Definitely.
If Arsenal can do what they did last season with Real Madrid, everybody is going all in. If Chelsea can be doing what they are doing in the world of football now, everybody is going all in. So 8 goals thriller yesterday, insane match.
What a cracker. Well, this one was the game that had a controversy. Everyone talking about. Nobody even talked about the scoreline. It was the controversy in that game, talking about Real Madrid and Marseille, because people felt Marseille somehow they were robbed in that game. Because they felt there was one of the penalties shouldn't have stood as a penalty.
I think one of the things that anyone that is playing Real Madrid should know by now, if you're playing Real Madrid in the Champions League, you should prepare yourself to play against everything. The officials, the favoritism is there. You're playing against the 15 or 14-time champions here. You cannot
the Lord of the Rings.
You can't. I mean, they are stakeholders in the competition. Because if you look at the history of the Champions League, they are stakeholders. So you might want to say, come on, this is football. It should be. It's fair. But to some extent, it will still be unfair. You're playing against Marseille. Marseille, you are good, but you are playing Madrid at home. It won't be easy. Yeah, we know referee should be all of this. Not like those decisions were like so all of that. We see it every now and then. Over the weekend, we saw Chelsea lost a point to, of course, a referee poor decision and all of that. So it will always happen. All that matters is that they were able to put themselves into that mix to get 2 penalties to get them to win. So when you say the referee officiation didn't go in our favor, well, the other team that it goes in their favor did better than you in a way. No one get help from zero. So that Madrid were able to get that win yesterday shows that most of the game Madrid were on top of them in most of the game. I mean, look at the firepower Madrid came into the game with. Marseille, of course, didn't make it easy for them. They were the first to score before Madrid came from behind. And Madrid did have a red card yesterday. They had injuries and everything happened to them.
yet they still managed to come with the win. So for me, it wasn't so much of a referee influence. It was more about just Madrid being in the class of their own.
The class of their own. Of course, the last game yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur, Villarreal, even though the goal was an own goal, Thomas Partey was brought back to the soil of England by Villarreal. Of course, it was an own goal. That game could have ended goalless.
You know, that game is actually the funniest one of the night because the goal came from the first minute.
I'm telling you, and
it was an error from the goalkeeper from the first minute.
That was crazy.
And they held on to it from that moment till the end of the game. Another crazy thing about football. Another crazy thing on how to just hold your chance and hold it by the neck and say, you know, because Tottenham coming into this game, I know they were going to be very, they won't have much edge. Villarreal are more experienced side in the Champions League. And of course, they coming into the game. Spanish side always give the English side a lot of headaches. So I didn't expect it to be a win or anything. I was expecting more of a draw. But when Tottenham saw that goal, all they kept doing from there is just kept loading, putting pressure on Villarreal. Refused to let them attack at all. And eventually they were able to get it.
A lot of people criticize them that what they are playing they will not go far. But I don't know.
Well, eventually all that matters now is that they are trying to build a momentum. They have a new coach, which I believe is trying to put a new spirit around the club.
I think he's putting this winning mentality spirit.
Yeah, they are getting wins. And it can be very dangerous when a team like Tottenham getting this kind of wins in the Premier League, in the league for now, in the early stage. They can be very dangerous. It will be compared to that very season that they lost the league to Leicester City and went all the way to get to Champions League final. So never say never. They can still be very dangerous. When I talk about Tottenham. And it's very funny that Thomas Partey, after the game, he could not travel back to Spain. They had to hold him back to go to court.
Exactly. Very funny situation. Anyway, we have enough time to talk about that one and his court case. Anyway, tonight, yes, it's going down. And we have 2 games you have to predict tonight. Yes, for you to win to Benusi, as we say. Okay. The game involving Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and of course Liverpool and
Atletico
Madrid. Okay, but for now, as we speak, Olympiacos and of course Pafos FC, one of the new boys in the Champions League this season, they are playing goalless. And Slavia Prague, of course, Bodo Glimt, another new guys. Even though those ones they've always been in the Europa and Conference League, but they are here this year in the Champions League. But we know they will soon go back to where they belong. 1-0. The game is on halftime now. It is Slavia Prague 1, of course, Bodo Glimt 0. For other games coming, Ajax Amsterdam and Inter Milan, that's a game. I think Inter lost at the weekend to Juventus.
Yeah, but I think Inter is a better side. In this game, Inter is a better side.
Finally, last season.
Yes, finally last season. And this season, they started very well as well until that last game they had with Juventus.
But they were beaten like thieves in the final of last season.
Yeah, beaten like thieves. But I think that's one of the things that will actually make this, coming back into the Champions League, they want to make a statement. Because they need to come off that. When they beat you 5-0 in the final, that's not good. So coming into they are going away definitely, but I feel Ajax has actually damaged themselves. They sold a lot of players over the years. We don't see them signing too many players into the new season.
They are like other clubs' academy.
Like PSV and all of that. So other clubs of academy who just go there, pick their best players and go away with it. So for me tonight, I think I will be siding with Inter Milan to either get a win or draw, because Inter Milan are in better shape than Ajax right now.
Win or draw for Inter?
In favor of Inter.
Okay. Now, no, I will leave you alone. I'm coming. Paris Saint-Germain and of course Atalanta. Ademola Lookman didn't travel with the team to France, and of course the champions against Atalanta, champions of Europa the previous season.
Sad because this is going to be another game that we would have loved to see our very own Lookman Ademola, and we all saw it coming. We saw it coming that he wasn't going to have a very good season with them. I haven't put in his transfer request and all of that, but I was expecting that the club as a whole would be more professional about it. They shouldn't be punishing players because they want to be out. But it is what it is. But talk about the game tonight. I think it's going to be another tough game. Both sides are free scoring. Over the weekend, Atlanta won by I think 5 goals or thereabout over the weekend. So they are coming into this game with a very good spirit. But the most dangerous thing about PSG right now is that they've got a manager that already understood very well how to lock down Champions League. I think that's going to be a very, very
Luis Enrique.
The manager who is always trying to do something new. Over the weekend, he went into the stand. He was watching the game from the stand. And when they asked him what happened, he said he's learning from the rugby coaches. because Robbie coaches always watch game from the stand. Except from there, he has a clearer view of how the whole thing is happening on the pitch and all of that. So he talks about the manager that's actually always trying to do something new. So, but for the game tonight, I'll be taking PSG to get a win. But it's going to be very, very tough. I think it's going to be one of the games of the night.
One of the games of the night. Let's see how it goes. And of course, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. I don't know why you're not seeing this one as one of the games of the night.
I think this won't be one of the games of the night. We know what Atletico Madrid will play and what Liverpool will play. These guys always give themselves tough time. Atletico Madrid will want to park the bus. There'll be a lot of cards in this game. They're
always getting cards.
Yes, a lot of cards in this game. But I think in the end, it's going to be a more of Liverpool game because I think they will be at Anfield. Yeah,
definitely.
And when they are Anfield in the Champions League, Alexander Isak will be playing according to the manager. So they've got a lot of firepower. And we saw Atletico Madrid right now. Actually, they got a win over the weekend, but still, they are not in their best place right now. But the one thing that I think will help them tonight is the fact that they have a manager that has a surplus experience in the Champions League. Talk about Diego Simeone. He's been playing Champions League for as long as we can remember.
He's the oldest coach right now.
Right now. Yeah. So I won't be also surprised if he goes in there and score maybe like 3-3 or but he can't get a win at Anfield. That one is very sure.
Where they can't get a win. To kill him.
Yeah, they can't get a win. But eventually it's going to be either Liverpool takes the night or they just share this point.
Okay, in the last 5 minutes of the show, we'll open up the phone lines. Yes, we want to do that because some of you have said you don't allow us to call to predict. It's only those online that you do this for. Don't worry. The last 5 minutes, we'll open the phone lines for you to predict your score. Let's see whether you're the one that will get it. And for those streaming with us on Facebook, you can drop your comments. Your score line. We'll pick your comments from me, score line from there. And of course, your predictions on Facebook as well as on our
WhatsApp
group platform. Yeah. So let them know.
Someone asked this afternoon what are we predicting tonight? We already said it. Your hard finance said you're predicting Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. So I guess you have to win the two to be able to lay claim on the prize. So go to the WhatsApp. You see the number on your screen. I'll call the number. All you have to do is go. If you're with your phone right now, go to your WhatsApp and message this this particular line. 070-5507-1007 070-5507-1007. It's also the studio line, but just add that line on WhatsApp and send WhatsApp group. Sport group rather. Send sport group in a message to that line, and then you'll be added to the group.
Okay, so let's do it. Keep your messages coming there, your predictions, or Facebook as well. Facebook.com/Melody 100.7 FM. We'll open up the phone lines at the last 5 minutes. So get ready. The last 5 minutes, I'll be doing it just sharp. You call in your name, location, score line. Excuse me. That's how we're going to do it quickly. All right. The last 5 minutes of the show. Now, Chelsea. I had to bring that one last because you're a Chelsea man.
It's just not that.
Chelsea traveling. They are traveling to Germany. When they won the first Champions League ever.
It's actually been a subtle war between Chelsea admin, their social media handles, the admin, and that of Bayern Munich. So the Bayern Munich admin has been posting Jackson.
They want to use it to count.
We are ready for Chelsea. He's always been using
he
Jackson.
Also said it on Saturday night. He will be ready to face them and no mercy.
But
he's been talking plenty.
I don't think he's going to get the stats. If any manager is very smart,
will they put him?
I don't know. So it's probably going to come from the bench. But I think talk about the game in general. Chelsea, Bayern Munich. It's always very interesting. But when you look at Bayern Munich right now, they are better side in terms of Champions League experience. The person with the highest experience in Champions League in Chelsea is Reece James. I think that's about 26 Champions League games. And we talk about, you look at when we have this Bayern Munich side.
We have Joshua Kimmich.
We have guys that are approaching even 60, 50 Champions League appearance. So these guys know exactly. After Reece James, then we have Gittins in the second place. You can imagine. Even the likes of Kopama has 6 Champions League appearances. So you can imagine. So Chelsea actually, I understand the fact that once again they are underdogs.
But this is how they call them no experience underdogs. In 2012, 2013, when they won it. Of course,
definitely.
Against the same team, definitely, and on the same ground, Allianz Arena.
But I think tonight is going to be different because now Chelsea is that monster that everyone now can see them coming. The Bayern Munich coach will tell them that don't mind those on that underdog they are calling them. They are wicked. If you allow them, they will do you dirty, and that's what Chelsea can actually do. What they did with PSG, that's what unveils Chelsea. whoever is calling them underdog. In fact, the media, the white paper boys, all the bookmakers that are putting Chelsea, putting rating against them, know very well that these guys are full of surprises. Just that we must follow what the paper says. But Chelsea is that one team that tonight they can go out there and do a surprise. But whatever happens, one thing that we all know cannot happen to Chelsea is that there can be a demolition. You can't see them being whitewashed, beating them 5 or anything. But I know it's going to be a game of goals. I know Chelsea, of course, quality from both sides, definitely. Chelsea will be feeding quality. Hopefully before the end of the show, we see the lineup, we see the quality that both sides have to offer.
Exactly.
But one thing that will give Bayern Munich edge tonight is experience. We can't take that. Harry Kane, Gnabry, so much Kimmich, Joshua Kimmich in goal. They've got everything. I mean, compared to this Chelsea side, look at even their goalkeeper, former Brighton goalkeeper. He's going to be in goal for Chelsea. Tosin Adarabioyo, released by Fulham, and then we talk about his James.
And I think
Class.
these guys too, they are in the career of their life.
Yeah, I mean
what they've never dreamt, maybe as small children. They are now playing the Champions League.
Especially someone like William Estivao, coming from Brazil and straight into the Champions League. He's having the
first season in the Champions League.
And that is one of the things that Champions League doesn't give you room to. You can't begin to want to enjoy it. All you have to do is just play the game.
Exactly.
Because the moment you start feeling like, oh, this is how Champions League feels like.
Yeah, you want to be feeling the atmosphere.
You start messing up. You can't feel the atmosphere. Champions League is, you saw what happened with with Villarreal yesterday.
Exactly.
The first minute, the goalkeeper made a mistake.
And that was the
end. So the manager also, Chelsea manager also, is even the capital of everything. He also has 0 Champions League experience as a first-team manager.
Wow.
Of course, following Guardiola, he's been playing the Champions League and all of that. So it's going to be a lot. And of course, when we look at Bayern Munich as well, the manager is not like he's a manager that has a wealth of Champions League experience. Talk about Vincent Kompany. So tonight, Chelsea Bayern Munich, tactically, it's going to be a very interesting game. But when we talk about experience, I think that might be something that will actually give them the edge.
Most definitely, yes. That's something that the sports here is seeing. I don't know what he's seeing right about now. Okay, keep your predictions coming. I'll open up the phone line very shortly. But for the game tomorrow, they told us before that he could play the game, but right now it's certain Osimhen will not be playing. He didn't even travel to with the team that will be playing Frankfurt tomorrow. So right now, that should be something that should be scary for Nigeria. I mean, October is just very close by.
He goes to tell that he wasn't lying when he said he was injured. He wasn't lying. So that's one of the reasons why we always say players are no robots. When they actually say they feel something or injured or anything, we should not always make it about whether they want to play for the country or anything. But it's not a good one for us as a nation. Victor James Osimhen missing Champions League and all of that. When they sign you for that big money, it's because of games like this.
Yeah.
They don't sign you to win the Turkish league that they've won before.
Exactly.
They sign you for Champions League. And I'm sure wherever the guy is right now, is itching him like, why did I even go to Nigeria?
Why did I even go to play the AF game? Wow, very, very crazy. Okay, someone is saying one thing here, because you're a Chelsea fan, I want to throw it to you. We're not wasting time on it. But Paul Marson, Paul Marson, is always talking.
Yeah.
He says the best club that would have been good for Ruben Amorim would have been Chelsea. He says Chelsea have the best midfielders, best wingers for Amorim to perform. Say, but you see all this one they gave to him at Manchester United, Schuke, he's just deceiving himself.
Well, I mean, Paul Marson.
Anyway, he was quick to say Chelsea they don't have vacancy.
Definitely, I mean, because I was going to say what is the angle, because I can't be saying Chelsea is good for him as if Chelsea don't have a manager already. I mean, what if there's any manager that has the most secure job in the world, at least for the next 6 months? Is Chelsea manager.
Exactly.
Even more secure than that of Manchester City's manager right now. But definitely we know that everyone is looking at Chelsea now and saying, wow, that's a very good side because of this manager. Chelsea have most of these players even before employing this man. And yet we don't know what many of them could what's their capacity and what the potentials they have. But this manager came on board. But when we talk about Ruben Amorim, I don't think it's so much about the team is coaching. I think it's much more about the person, the manager himself. After the game against Manchester City, they asked him, your tactics is not working. Do you consider changing? And he was sounding like someone that wants to cry. He
Yes.
said, I will not change.
I will not change.
I will not change. If the club wants to change, they need to change the man. I will not change. And they are beating you. And you said you will not change. Fine, you are not going to change. But you see, you have to look at your record. In the history of Man United, it has the worst record as a manager. It has the worst. The Man United has actually never had a manager that has actually taken them this low.
Yeah.
So now, one of the things that actually shows a very good manager is even at all, if you are not getting results, people can see a trajectory that this is what your team is trying to achieve. When Man United play, there's no identity. When Man United play, there is no, oh, this is the vocal point. This is what they are trying to do. So, and that is what is actually causing the frustration. And that's why Paul Martin is feeling like, oh, he has ideas. And Chelsea is a better side that he can bring Ruben Amorim in his current state of mind that I know is not very okay to Chelsea. He's going to scatter everything overnight.
Most definitely.
Because it's actually the state of mind of the manager that he will implement into the team. And it's not in a very good frame of mind.
Okay, 0702 520 1007, 0705 507 1007. You want to predict the game? Chelsea, Bayern Munich. Yes, Bayern Munich, Chelsea. That's one of the games we are predicting tonight. And of course, Liverpool hosting Atletico Madrid at Anfield. What do you make? What do you think is your prediction? Let us have it. If you want to predict it, let's do it quickly. 0702 520 1007. 0702 520 1007. Okay. Let's look through. Do we in the group? Is the prediction coming through?
Yes, I'll load it now. I'll load the comment on Facebook.
Okay. Let's quickly. Let's quickly take the calls. Daniel, you got it? So the calls are coming through now. All right. 0702 520 1007. Hello. 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 No time to waste time. Talk fast. We are not. This is a sport. You have to be fast with it. Your name? I didn't get your name. I didn't get your name. Okay, your line is even clear. Let's do it sharp. You see the way I'm doing it? Just call me. My name is Daniel Adeyemi from here. Atletico Madrid 1, blah, 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 like that. Let's do it quickly. Hello, good evening. 10 seconds for one person. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, your name, location.
Yeah, my name is Yawa.
Yawa.
What's your name again?
Yeah. My name is Yawa from Yanagwala.
Did you say Yewa?
Yawa.
Okay, Yawa.
Did you get his name?
Yeah.
Yawa. What kind of name is that? Okay. Yawa. Yeah. I hope if you win, that's what I will find on your account number.
Sorry?
Okay, just do your prediction. Do your prediction.
Okay,
Chelsea?
2-2.
Okay, 2-2. Okay. Liverpool?
Yeah.
Atletico?
Liverpool win.
Huh?
To win 2-0. Liverpool 2-0.
Okay, 2-0. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You got that? All right, let's go. Hello, good evening. 0702 520 1007. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Your name, location, quickly.
Yeah, Vincent Anthony from Oshitoku.
Anthony from Oshitoku. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, Chelsea.
Yes, sir.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich 2, Chelsea 1.
2-1. 2-1 Bayern Munich. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Liverpool.
Liverpool 2, Atletico 1.
Liverpool 2-1. Okay, 2-1. That's your prediction. Thank you. All right. Hello. Hello, who is there? Good evening. Hello, let's do it. Hello. Okay, you're not ready. Let's do someone else. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Quickly, your name, location.
Afolabi Jami is my name, calling from Ayatollah Muslim.
Afolabi
Jami.
Jami.
From Ayatollah Muslim.
Okay.
Chelsea.
All right, quickly. Chelsea. Chelsea what? I didn't get you.
Chelsea 3-1.
Okay, 3-1. Chelsea to win 3-1. Okay, Liverpool, Atletico.
Yes. Liverpool, Atletico 2-1.
Liverpool 2, Atletico 1.
Liverpool. Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, keep listening. Keep listening tomorrow for you to get the score line and, of course, who has won what. Okay, 0702, two more calls. 0702 520 1007, 0705 507 1007. Hello, let's go. Good evening. Your name, location.
My name is Joshua from
Joshua from?
Yeah. Olunde.
Olunde. Okay, all right, let's do it.
Yeah. Chelsea to beat Bayern 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1.
Liverpool to beat Atletico Madrid 2-0.
2-0. Okay. Chelsea 2-1. Of course, Liverpool 2-0. Yeah. All right, thank you. Okay, so that's the way it's been. Oh, wow. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, your name, quickly.
Yinka from Kuala.
Yinka from Kuala?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Chelsea won, Bayern Munich 2.
Okay, Chelsea, Bayern Munich
1, Liverpool 1.
Okay, 1-1. Okay, let's do it. Thank you. Okay, that's how it's been. No more calls because it will continue to be like that. I mean, on the group, have they started drop
for the group?
Okay, so please drop your comment there. We'll be looking through them, your predictions on the group as well. The calls still keep coming, but we can't take more. Thank you so much. Right. So when we come tomorrow, we'll give out the prize for those who will be fortunate enough to win. Or let me take this one for the last time. Quickly. Hello, your name?
Hello.
You're lucky. You're lucky. I just decided to take you.
From Monia.
Michael from Monia. Okay. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Bayern 1-0.
Okay, Bayern to win Chelsea 1. Okay. Liverpool Athletic
2-0.
2-0. Okay. Thank you so much. We'll continue with this tomorrow. Yeah, we'll continue with this tomorrow again because we still have games for tomorrow, the Thursday fixtures. Thank you so much. So make sure you're listening and make sure you follow us on all the platforms because so many things are coming, especially on Complete Sport every Saturday. We're coming where you'll be winning a whole lot of cash prizes right there on Complete Sport. Daniel Adeyemi, thank you so much. I wouldn't say you should predict because your team is playing. But we'll see how it happens. Tomorrow morning, we'll be here again for sport at 8:30. Join us at 8:30 for sports tomorrow. But the show continues. I'm not going yet. Way Back Wednesday continues right here. My name is Pretty. The finest is right here. Let's keep it pumping, keep it moving, and keep it going. These are the
From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 7 p.m. Melody FM 100.7. Stay cool with Melody.
Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
What's the difference between me and you? What's the difference between me and you?
See, the difference with me, when I do what I'm doing, but I'm doing it like I'm doing it for TV.
DJ Pretty, one DJ that I'll just listen to.
I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
Baked beans and candy canes. Exchange look on a number 2 train. Run, catch, kiss, sunshine or rain. Jackson 5, good times to Jefferson's. Yeah, baby, you know I like the better when you live closer, but then you move. But that couldn't stop our groove. My magic man, my Brooklyn boy wonder. I rub your shoulders and pressure you was under. Late night rides out to sunrise. Catch a flick or two and then back to Bed-Stuy. You in the bubble goose, me in the sheepskin. Cold as hell back then, it wasn't mattering. Long as we were hand in hand, you my man, I'm your girl. Ready to conquer the world.
This is for all the years you've been my companion as well as my best friend. So tonight, babe, I'm giving you what you want for yours.
I love Love is like a Romeo and Juliet flick. So surreal but yet picturesque. There were problems, I can admit, but we handled it. And still the candles lit. So glad that we didn't just jet. Cause now we reaping the benefits. Who would've thought the cute little boy from down the street would fall in love with me? It's like a #1 dream come true. To have somebody you love you. And that's all that matters. Is that we grow together, make sure we never shatter. You're the reason I live. Because I want you to get all that I got to give. Long as we're hand in hand, you my man, I'm your girl, ready to conquer the world.
This is for all the years you've been my companion as well as my best friend. So tonight, baby, I'm giving you
I wanna see y'all who wanna plan with me. Wave your hands across the land if we family. Say hot damn, we want a jamboree. This for my peeps here, I stand for you cause you stand for me. Come on, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, I know I jam. Oh, Bori, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, why don't you jamboree for me? Kaboom, yes, kaboom, number 2 came on in 8 limbs and Timbs. Broke brims, smoked Sims, hoop dogs with bent rims. For the real and the raw, know who duck from the law. I never kill for the thrill, but I cut for the cause. Smoking Buddha with a hooter, get better prices from Luda. Shake my shell with the shooters, lead a Luga with Duja. Some say modeling and acting, maybe Tret just selling. While I'm yelling, first I'm felling with my Gaddage and melon. Booyah! Hella heated, too ill for them to beat it. Most cheated, most weeded, most needed. You best believe it. This ticker tapes jam for me, stand for me. You damn to be without the jamboree. Come on, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, I know I jam. Oh, Bori, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, why don't you jamboree for me? Yes, indeed.
We put it down since the days of high school. And everywhere we mark, we rule. Naughty's about to raise our stock. And we didn't come to brag about what we got, nigga, we came to rock. We blew the spot, taking the streets to pop. You peeped our style for a while and co-wrote out drop. Using them last few years as my evidence. Niggas been trying to duplicate the mixture ever since. You live and foul, you reprimanded. Challenge me, guaranteed when we finish, I'll be the last man standing. Fuck what you heard, Naughty's forever in demand with K-drop tracks, all the party people jam.
I wanna see y'all who wanna plan with me. Wave your hands across the land if we family. Say hot damn, we want a jamboree. This for my peeps here, I stand for you cause you stand for me. Come on, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, I know I jam. Oh, Bori, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, why don't you jamboree for me? Yes, indeed. I asked the dogs who had mercy in these days is dirty. I'm still sturdy and flirty to my derby for Jersey. The funk is past booted, lights, camera, shoot it. I just did it to do it, squad suited and booted. Here's the graphics, niggas is just tatted and added. Or these are automatic from back traffic to addicts. Crush the cabbage, straight from the savage to lavish. We rip those who rat it, that's why you click at it. Go catch the Gucci's, for me it's Lucci then Hoochie's. Cause we'll drop a doozy, leave your whole label woozy and shitty and dizzy. Because your whole city miss me, then whip out they titties. And from their kitties throw me pitties and bundles of honey. Then make every hater run it, drunk and bloody. Now go to how this nigga done it. Can't scratch or cut ya, no matter what you make them wanna come and touch ya. The Punani Russia like Usher. I know I jam. Well, oh damn, I know I jam. But Bori, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, why don't you jamboree for me? Yes, indeed. I know I jam. Well, oh damn, I know I jam. But Bori, I know I jam. Well, oh damn, why don't you jamboree for me? Yes,
now part of living right is being prepared to fight. That means there's gonna be sleepless nights in this walk with Christ. Yeah. But Lord, you know, anytime, day, night, I'll go. Even if my own mother says no, I'm your servant, I'll go. Ooh. Anyway you lead, yes, I will, yeah. If you need somebody, Lord, I'll go. If nobody else wants to go, say it, Lord, it's alright with me. I'm right there. Anyway you lead, I'll follow. If you need somebody, Lord, I'll go. Always there. If nobody else wants to go, say it, Lord, it's alright. I'll be glad to go and let the whole world know what it takes to be safe for sure, and that they must endure. Whoa. So with my word in hand, I'll spread it through the land. With the power of prayer I can reach the souls of man, yeah. And for the one Anyway you lean out, my love. Oh, it doesn't matter, if you need somebody, Lord, I'll come right behind you. If nobody else wants to go, say, Lord, it's alright with me. Anyway you lean out, my love. If you need somebody, Lord, I'll come. If nobody else wants to go, say, Lord, it's alright with me. Anyway you lean out, my love. If you need somebody, Lord, I'll come. If nobody else wants to go, say, Lord, it's alright.
Beautiful song right there from the album The Score in the year 1996. The Fugees, Wyclef Jean, Pras Michel, alongside Lauryn Hill, when they were called the Fugees back in the day. The Fugees, or you call them the Refugee Camp. That beautiful song, Killing Me Softly, It was a remade song, and of course the one they remade was actually doing very well, even much more better than the original version that was initially done way back by Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle did the original version in the year 1982, and they did this one in the year 1996. Okay. Let's give you some entertainment stuff right now. Going down. This part of the show is for entertainment stuff, entertainment news, entertainment gist. And let's begin with Davido, OBO. He's set to make his debut at the Coachella Music and Arts Festival next year. It's a good one for David Adeleke, who's going to be debuting at Coachella next year. Coachella, every artist want to be there. The organizers recently unveiled the lineup ahead of the festival, and Davido was the only Nigerian artist to make the list. Davido said he will take the stage on April 11 and 18, 2026, bringing his unique Afrobeat sound to the iconic California venue, Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. That's where he's always holding every year, talking about the Coachella. Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, and Karol G are the headliners of the 2026 Coachella. Also included in the lineup are Young Thug, Major Lazer, Swali, Teddy Swims, Giveon, and of course Central C. The Nigerian musicians such as Seun Kuti, Burna Boy, Mr. Easy, Tems, Wizkid, and CK have also previously performed at the Coachella. So we always look forward to Coachella and to see who among the Nigerian artists will be part of Coachella every year. So this next one will be Davido, and big ups to him for representing big time. Let's talk about Vector the Viper now. Victor Ogumefun is his name, but you know him better as Vector the Viper, has claimed that his hit song with Good Girl LA, Early Momo, helped someone at a psychiatric home out of depression. Vector made a claim while speaking about the impact of conscious music in a recent interview, explaining that music success should be beyond charts and focus on impact on the lives of listeners. So he said, it's not just about charts and how many streams you've got. What your song, the impact your song is making, should be part of the thing that you should be considered as well. Let me quote what he said. He said, I can tell what people are going through a tough time because certain records came up on streams. He said, like the record with Sheyi Vibes, Mercy. When it pops up, you will know that people have started overthinking. And that is what music should really be about. It should be spread across in such a way that whatever people are going through, they find the music to fit that purpose. Continuing, he said, now, how do you say that it is not successful? Because that's not the chart. I released Early Momo and I got a message from a psychiatric home that said it helped someone that was depressed. That's a successful moment in somebody's life that I didn't even intend to do. So success has different definitions according to Vector the Viper. Okay, moving away from that now, let's talk about actor Stanley On Top. Yeah, Stanley On Top has called out the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, for allegedly trafficking children from Delta State to Kano. Wow. The actor made the allegation in a series of posts shared on his Instagram page yesterday. Now, according to him, some NAPTIP officials invaded Happy Home Orphanage Home in Asaba on Sunday, 15th of June 2025 with a white Hummer bus at about 2 p.m. and went away with grown-up children between the ages of 13 and 17 without any official documentation. He said some group of notorious NAPTIP officials from Kano invaded an orphanage in Asaba and took away 8 children. He said they picked the 8 children and took them to the north, changed their names to Muslim names, forced them to go to the mosque and read the Quran. He said if they decline, they will flog them like an illegal refugee and nothing has happened. Also speaking in the viral video on social media, the chairman of the Happy Home Orphanage, Christopher Nwokoye, who was not at home when the incident occurred, explained that when he checked the small paper that was left behind by NAPTIP officials, he saw NAPTIP official Oka, and he said he rushed to the division, their DCO. He did not send any men from their station to come to his orphanage home. I think what we should be asking ourselves, are they truly NAPTIP officials? They could have these guys with an official car of NAPTIP to do their job. God have mercy. Tiwa Savage is talking. I want more babies. That's what Tiwa is saying. Yeah. She says she's hoping of expanding her family to have more babies. The award-winning singer disclosed that she is no longer freezing the eggs and is actively considering the possibility of having more children. You know, I told you some time ago on this show that she froze her eggs. So that's why she's not scared of her age. So right now, maybe she has unfrozen the eggs. She revealed that her strong desire for more male children, and of course admitted that she had previously undergone egg freezing to preserve her chances. She says, I want more boys. I've actually done egg freezing. I'm just preparing. I'm not young. I'm thinking about my age. I want to get my eggs while they are still very healthy. Kotua began a career as a backup vocalist for Global Icon. I've told you that before, right? She's been a vocal backup singer to George Michael, Mary J. Blige, before returning to Nigeria to establish herself as a solo artist. She rose to fame in the early 2000s with chart-topping songs like Kele Kele Love, Eminado, and of course a whole lot of other beautiful songs. She's referred to as a queen of Afrobeat, but she said it. You know, I told you on Sunday on Sounds and Rap when she said she doesn't really like that tag, queen of Afrobeat, because she believes there are more beautiful women who are doing very well like her, so they should all share what you call the queen of Afrobeat tag, not just her. Okay? All right. So Tiwa Savage, right here. Okay?
I want boys. I want more boys.
You want boys?
Yeah, I've actually done egg freezing.
Oh, that's good. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Why? Why did you say that?
That's great.
Why is it interesting?
No.
I think I'm just preparing. I think it's good to, like I said, I'm not young, so.
Egg freezing is when you just lost all hope, right, of niggas?
No.
You can still be a nigga, just
taking the fact my age, and I'm trying to get my eggs while they're still very healthy. You know, and just, no. But I have, how many?
2. So you heard her? That was Tiwa there. That interview took place in America, United States of America, just last night. Okay, that's the way it is. It is a Melody 100.7 FM. You're still swinging with the finest right here, bringing you the very best on the radio. And this is how we roll every time. It's the Cruise Show, your ultimate drive time experience. All right, the Hollywood lost another legend a few hours ago. I'm talking about legendary actor, director, and producer Robert Redford, who died at the age of 89.
He was said to have passed away in his sleep early yesterday, of course, in his home in Utah. Bradford's a longtime publicist confirmed the news yesterday afternoon. And we say, may his soul rest in peace. Another Hollywood legend gone home. That's the way it is. Okay, let's go back to the deck now. You know how it is. Representing big time. There's a finals on Melody 100.7 FM, the cruise show, bringing you the very best. You know how we do it. Follow us on all socials, don't forget. Follow us on all socials. And let's keep the game tight, let's keep the game going, and let's keep it pumping every time. The finest in the building. I take you back to the deck. Now, when I return, we'll definitely be looking through what's happening in Nigeria. What are the latest stories making the roundup? Aside entertainment and sport, we'll be giving you a full dose of those ones. So let's go back now. Here is Glenn Jones. Stay right there. Don't go. I'm coming back. And this is Stay by Glenn Jones. Classic tune right here. Let's drop it.
Seems I have the strangest dreams. I dreaming that you were gonna leave me. I wake up and I find it's true. What will I do without you? I don't know. I don't know what it takes to get to you. But I know, yes I know. Baby, I'll be true if only you would stay. Even though I made you cry, you don't have to say goodbye. Look me in my eyes. Stay with me tonight. Even though I told you lies, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay with me. They say that lovers come and lovers go, but your love's indispensable to me. I really just wanna be with you. So what are we gonna do, girl? I don't know. I don't know what it takes to get to you. But I know, yes I know. Baby, I'll be true if only you would. Even though I made you cry, you don't have to say goodbye. Baby, look me in my eyes. Even though I told you lies, you don't have to say goodbye. I'll never find another love like yours is truly rare. I just love the way you do me. The moon is right, the stars are bright. I'll hold you tight all through the night. I need the love you're giving to me. I don't want you to go. Oh, I want you to stay. Even though I made you cry, you don't have to say goodbye. Look me in my eyes. Even though I told you lies.
I'm never secondary, no need to worry.
I ain't gon' settle for no one. I ain't gon' get the reasons to say no. And if I give you a notion,
your mind. I think about you in the middle of the day, thinking how much I love you, and if everything's okay. Can't wait to hug you, squeeze you up so tight, and make such good love to you. You'll be hanging on the get line. I'm love crazy, crazy over you. I'm love crazy, crazy. I'm helpless, there's nothing I can do. Oh, you bring me all the joy I possess. You make me feel alive. Well, they say man can't live by bread alone. You're the reason I survive. Whenever times get dark and cloudy, you make my gray skies blue. And whenever I fail, always there to bring me up. I can always count on you. No one else has made me feel the heat and the passion. Nothing like the way you do. I can do the wild thing 24 hours a day. That's the way it is when I'm with you. I'm love crazy, baby, crazy over you. I'm love crazy. Ooh, there's nothing I can do.
I love this station. Melody 107 FM.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your girl Tiwa Savage.
Hi, this is M.I., Mr. Incredible.
What's up, y'all? This is Miss Keys.
Yeah, it's your boy, Sugar Mama. Yo, this is C Drill, aka CO, hanging out with DJ Pretty.
DJ Pretty.
DJ Pretty. DJ Pretty.
Yes, man.
Don't touch that down.
Melody FM 100.7.
DJ Pretty, the finest, you heard?
Ready to go, baby, anywhere for you. Do I mean it? Happen to know, honey, that you're here with me. So excited. No, if not maybe, love you every single day. Don't think I'm crazy when you hear me say I will die for you. Don't care what they do, I will die for you. Girl, my love is true. No, my love is true. Yeah.
Watch me now. Over your legacy, girl, me no stop crying. Open up just to be your guy. Over your legacy, girl, me no stop crying. Open up just to be your guy. I hope and pray and wish you be mine. From then till now, till the end of time. I dreamt of you and I in paradise. On my mind, girl, you give me sleepless night. Romance, sexually designed, different from the rest, girl, top of the line. Over your legacy, girl, me no stop crying. Open up just to be your guy. Over your legacy, girl, me no stop crying. Open up just to be your guy.
I will die for you. Don't care what they do. I will die for you. Girl, my love is true.
Die, you know, man.
No, my love is true. Yeah.
Girl, child, This a no infatuation, me nah lie. Nah make you blow, never make you cry. Me a no judge party, pudding and pie. I'll kiss your up course, but no you're not cry. You never live to hear the cabra tell you bye bye. Climb the highest mountain, no matter where time. Oh, for your legacy, come in a start cry. Oh, when I pray just to be your guy. Oh, for your legacy, come in a start cry. Oh, when I pray just to be your guy.
Every time something keeps failing me, that
you baby,
really love me. Hoping it's for real, 'cause baby, that's the way I feel. Yes, you're mine forever. I can't go on without your love. Girl, you're special. You were sent from above. I will die for you. Don't care what they do. I will die for you. Girl, my love is true. No, my love is true.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I do up in here. My love is true for you. That's why I come rain, come shine. Try to give it just the way you like it. Right here, Melody 100.7 FM. Beautiful sound right here, Legacy 1994. Mad Cobra. Now, talking about legacy now, there's a legacy that has been left in Rivers State. You know, if you were with me on Politics of Melody earlier today, a while ago, you will hear what I said concerning Rivers State, Siminala Ifubara, and all of the things. So finally, the president has decided to end it. Yes, the president has ended and has suspended the emergency rule in Rivers State. Somebody say hallelujah. President Tinubu has therefore directed Siminala Ifubara, the suspended governor, to resume work tomorrow. Yes. So the president also asked the deputy governor, Ngozi Odu, and all of the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly to resume their duties tomorrow. Of course, the president had declared a state of emergency in Rivers State 6 months ago, and it elapsed today finally. Now, while lifting the state of emergency in the oil-rich state, today, the president says, let me quote what he read. He wrote, which was shared with journalists. He said, and I quote him, "It therefore gives me great pleasure to declare that the emergency in Rivers State of Nigeria shall end with effect from midnight today. The governor, His Excellency Siminala Ifubara, the deputy governor, Her Excellency Ngozi Maodu, are members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, and the Speaker, Martin Amewule, will resume work in their offices from 18 September 2025, which is tomorrow." So that was a statement by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now let's talk about the drama in Anambra State between politicians, as the governor there, Chukwuma Soludo, and his wife, Nonye Soludo, have dismissed as another fabrication the apology reportedly credited to Senator Uche Ekwunife over her defamatory remarks against them. You know, Ekwunife, deputy governorship candidate of the APC in the election that is coming very soon in Anambra State, had accused Soludo's wife of infidelity. In a strongly worded statement issued yesterday and signed, issued today is Wednesday, issued and signed by the Senior Special Assistant on New Media, Maazi Ejimofo Okpara, the governor said the apology did not emanate from the lawmaker and therefore lacked credibility. According to Okpara, there is no such campaign body since Ekwunife's gubernatorial ticket was a joint one with the governorship candidate of the APC in Anambra State. The governor's aide insisted that any retraction of apology must come directly from Ekwunife using the same channels through which the offensive remarks were made. Now, the governor's office also recalled that the First Lady, Dr. Nonye Soludo, had earlier challenged Ekwunife to clear herself on two issues. First, to swear an oath before the Blessed Sacrament affirming fidelity to her marriage, and second, to subject her children to a DNA test alongside the Soludo's own children to disprove the infidelity allegations. Now, describing the apology as another unsubstantiated social media gossip, the Soludo administration said it will proceed as though the document never existed, while still demanding a clear and unambiguous retraction from Ekwunife herself. Wahala. I tell you. Now, the Ijaw National Congress and its president, talking about Professor Benjamin Okaba, has disclosed that at least 10,000 jobs were lost in Rivers State due to the imposition of emergency rule in the oil-rich state. Okaba made a claim today while responding to questions on the television in Lagos, saying that the 6 months of emergency rule in the state, spanning from March 18th, has resulted in significant losses across multiple sectors. Because the president had declared a state of emergency in Rivers State March 18, which suspended the governor, his deputy, and of course all of the state's legislators. So as I said earlier, everything has now ended. The governor, deputy, and all other people concerned are resuming tomorrow, according to a directive from the president. That's the way it is. That's the way it's going down. Still giving you updates of the latest happening in Nigeria. Wahala. When you say Wahala, I think Benue State is the home of Wahala. Because every day you hear crazy stories, kidnappers, herders, farmers, burning, looting, arson. It's what you hear right there. So another crazy story, another Wahala story coming from there is that the principal special assistant to the Benue State Governor on Youth and Media Mobilization, Atu Teve, has been kidnapped by unidentified individuals. So when government officials are being kidnapped, waiting can't remain for the citizens now. God have mercy. Anyway, that's a pathetic story there, but let's leave it like that and let's end it there tonight on what's trending in Nigeria this beautiful moment. Let me take you back to the deck now. When I return, we'll get into class. What are we learning tonight in class? We'll be coming back there very shortly. It's the finest on the radio, and this is the finest, the cruise show on Melody 100.7 FM, your ultimate drive time experience. Let's allow the dead to sing now. All of the livings have been singing, so the dead should sing now. And I'm talking about Michael Joseph Jackson. You rock my world.
The same, girl, you came and changed the way I want, the way I don't. I cannot explain the things I feel for you, but girl, you know it's true. Stay with me, fulfill my dreams, and I'll be all you need. Feels so right, girl. Such the girl.
Mine.
knew that love would bring this happiness I'm in. I tried to keep my sanity. I waited patiently. Girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. I love this truth because of you. You're doing what you do. The perfect love I search for all my life. Search for all my life. Think I find perfect love that's somebody so right. Girl, my world, you know you did. Everything I own again. The very love you think I find. The one like you to come find. My world, you know you did. You're right, my world.
Most definitely, Michael Joseph Jackson. Michael Joseph Jackson, right there. So what are we learning tonight? Quickly, before I begin to bounce, it's simple. It's what I just called now. That's what we're learning. Last Thursday, I brought up a name, Naomi, and I said it's not Naomi, it is Naomi. Naomi. So tonight again, I'm bringing up a name that even people who own the name don't know how to pronounce their own name. You know, sometimes because of what you've met, what you are used to, you'll be pronouncing your own name wrongly because that's what they've been pronouncing since you were born and you grew up with it. So you hear Naomi. Please correct them. Tell them your name is not Naomi. Your name is Naomi. Same way we're going tonight. The man that just sang that song, his name is what? Okay, I called it right. Let's talk about the name. Michael. Michael. The first name of Jackson. What is it? People always shout Michael. Michael. Even Yoruba say, they even make it worse. Michael Lee. Mommy Michael Lee. Michael Lee. Okay, that's not the proper way of pronouncing the name. I'm bringing up this one, and I'm bringing these names because when English presenters make all of those terrible mistakes, it's not supposed to happen. Okay, not mistake, error. We can maybe pardon some Yoruba presenters. Even now, Yoruba presenters are also living up with the steez. They are upping their game. They are learning proper pronunciation of English words. I mean, who says a Yoruba presenter cannot go and anchor an MC in an English event? Who says? If your pronunciation skills are good. Who says you can't be a host of an event? You speak English, you speak Yoruba at the same time. I mean, go to Bisi Olatilo. How many of you know Bisi Olatilo? That's our boss in the game. Bisi Olatilo will speak English, speak Yoruba, speak Hausa, speak Igbo. Speak Pidgin when he's hosting events. That's why the man made so much money from hosting events. They compare an MC, Bisi Olatilo. He made so much money, he built his own TV station. So who says if your Yoruba is good and you're an English presenter, who says you can't host a Yoruba event? Who says? That's what is called diversification. You diversify. In this era of Tinubu's administration, Tinubunomics, you better learn how to diversify. So, if an English presenter is making error in some pronunciation, it's very, very wrong. It's not good for the job. There are young ones who are teaching this job. They are learning from us. So we need to teach them right, teach them well, lead them the way it should be, so that they will not forget when they grow. After all, that's one of the holy books. One of the holy books says that, right? It says you should teach them the way they will follow, so that when they grow. So it's not Michael. You know the name. Don't let them call you Michael, and don't call yourself Michael. Your name is Michael. Michael. Cool. It's cool. Just like you want to say cool, but it's not cool. It's not my cool. It's not a long oo sound. It's a short. There's something we call short sound. It's a short sound. Short sound is just just like you want to do Just like when you say That's what we call short sound in sound lecturing and teaching. Student or presentation will understand what I just explained. It's Michael, not Michael. It's not L. It's O. Michael. You got it now? Thank you. Let's begin to roll out little by little now. Who is there? Why are you taking off my face? Have I signed up? What's wrong with Marcos and his people there? When I'm seeing your day, are you chasing me out? Okay, let me be going now since they don't want to see my face. Okay, thank you so much for being part of the show tonight. What was the scoreline of that game? Goalless, Olympiacos. Olympiacos, they played goalless in their game. The second one, what did it end? Okay, 2-2. Bolo Grimit. So it ended 2-2 in the other game. The other one goalless, so they gave us draw. So maybe Chelsea people too are coming with draws because these ones have started with draws. So Olympiacos and Paphos FC played goalless, and of course Slava Praha and Bolo Grimit. It ended 2-2. 2-2. So that's how it ended. Other games are coming in the next 7 minutes. And the big one, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and of course Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. Tomorrow we'll tell you who has won what, if your prediction comes correct. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Big ups to Daniel, Marcos, Moses, Timothy, Faith, Folakemi, Peter, and every other person making things happen. Big up to you as well for listening. I'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, on this Melody Sunrise Show, 8 a.m. Keep it locked right here. Don't move a muscle. Follow us on all socials. Melody 107 FM on all socials. Melody 107 FM. And you want to connect with me, right? At Pretty the Finest at Degoke. At Pretty the Finest at Degoke on all platforms. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for listening. Keep it locked. Don't move a muscle. As I rise now, Akuko Dudua is coming. Triple Ambassador Kola Aderoju is coming. All right, keep it loud, don't move a muscle. You know one thing? Don't let no one hurt you and don't hurt no one, okay? Be very careful. Be kind to your environment so that you will not experience a bad thing as rain is falling everywhere right now. And for Nigeria that has been so blessed, all you need now to say to Nigeria is, God help Nigeria. We need the help of God to fix this nation. So God help Nigeria. My name is Pretty, the nature's finest, DJ Pretty the finest. I'm out of here. Remember to keep your head up. And I'm out. I'll see you on the next one.